the New York Comic-Con. Talking about some Apple event stuff, some Apple products. We love that. DJI drone band, some tech stuff coming up. Dungeons and Dragons, YouTube, Green Lantern. Oh, man, we got a fun-filled pack episode. Here we go.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 447. I think I'm right. And got Game God, social media manager, Magic Mike, Moose right here for you tonight. All right. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. I know you guys came prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah. Some may say overly prepared, but
listen, overly prepared. Some, yep. You know what?
Thank you.
Master Flex also says that. So
yeah. I like that. I'm gonna put that name down too. Add it to the list.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us in the live stream. If you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or wherever you're watching us at, we appreciate it. And if you're listening on your podcast app, which most of you do, we definitely thank you for that. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time here. And let's talk about something that we most of us saw. I don't know about everybody, but the Apple event, whether you saw it live or whether you read about it or you decided, I need to see what's going on with this thing. It's about new phones, not so new AirPods, not so new AirPod Max, not so new. Like, there's a lot of things not so new, but there is a new phone coming out, the Apple iPhone 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max.
First of all, let me jump in. You said not so new and new, right? Okay, so I'm a little confused, right? So you said new iPhone.
Yes.
But I don't see what's new. So help me with this.
Well, wait. First of all, it depends on what you consider new, because if you're rocking anything from 14 and previous, this thing is going to be a super fast monster for you.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you have the 15, it is an upgrade. This absolutely is an upgrade from the 15. The difference is, I think for most people who did not upgrade at the 15, is this Apple Intelligence. I think that's the biggest thing.
I think that's
built
what I
into
saw.
the software. Yeah,
Right.
And this is they're touting this as the built from the ground up iPhone. So there is a difference to the 15.
Well, and not only that, you said not so new AirPods. There are new AirPods coming out, AirPods 4. Not the Pros, but the AirPods themselves is AirPods 4 coming out. And the price itself is $129 and $149. To me, that's incredible.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so that's a great announcement in my opinion. So just to make sure we get that in there other than the phone, there are some new AirPods.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so listen, I don't ever claim to be the sharpest tool in the toolbox, right? But when I heard not so new, I'm with you, Magic Mike. AirPods 4, first I go right to the price. Man, that's not $129. $179.
You're rocking AirPods right now. AirPods, the regular AirPods you're rocking.
I am not.
Okay,
but here's the reason why I do have the only reason why I don't rock AirPods is that they're very sensitive, and for some reason when I had AirPods I didn't realize I touched my ears as much. So I was always disconnecting calls, muting stuff.
Well,
so
you know what? I think the biggest thing is if those things weren't so large, you wouldn't have that problem. But your ears are rubbing your knees right now, and that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't think Apple can help me with that.
But they can't.
But you also said that it's only the phone, right? There's some new watch stuff.
There is some new watch stuff if you have a regular watch. So this is for the regular people. All right. So this,
Okay.
yeah,
This is the
yeah.
regular update.
Yeah,
Got
this is
you.
the regular update. This is the talk. Like this is the tick tock. Like a This is the off second.
Hey,
Sure,
sponsored
sure.
by Dad
Listen,
Jokes.
It's the Series 10 that's coming out, and that one has a price of $399. I mean, listen, these are huge announcements, not just because they're coming out, but the price itself is becoming much more affordable for the rest of us. Unlike Moose, who just pays cash he gets all the Apple products at once.
If you, what kind of Apple Watch are you rocking?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Hey, I'm with you, Moose. I got the Ultra.
So I have this Ultra
Titanium.
and
Guess what series
What
that is?
Is that 32 millimeters?
That's like a.
What is that?
4. That's like a 4.
Hey, that's when it used to be 22 millimeters, right?
It's a Series 3.
3.
Oh my goodness! Hey, put that bad boy in the
So
museum.
let me just tell you this: that 10 looks incredible to me.
Hey,
Game God, hold on a second.
you know where I'm going. Go ahead.
From a 3 to a 10. Let me just tell you this. You need to get a 10.
I'm just saying. That's why I'm excited.
But second thing is, I would just tell you that you would see such an increase in so many things with your new watch if you got one. I mean, you'd be blown away. It's like you were going from a 78 Ford Pinto to like a Tesla. Like it is that different.
Hey,
I'm
just so you know, it was a 73, and we'll just leave it at that.
Hey, Moose, I'm with you 125% here. This guy is going from VHS tapes to 4K.
He's a 4K.
This man, I didn't remember them making the watches that small. I just gotta tell you, that is like the small. It's like the small Casios.
Thing, Magic Mike, let me pick on you here for a minute because
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you right now, your watch isn't lasting more than like 8 hours, and you got to put it up on the charger.
No, that's not true.
Hey,
No, it goes all day.
You can't convince me that you're getting more than a 4-hour charge on that.
Not true.
Yeah,
I would take
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I would bet.
Hey, you know what it
you can
is?
bet on it.
You know what it is? He's got a charger in his car.
I
a
took it off
charger-
this morning, and it's still going strong.
What's the percentage at right now?
I don't even know how to look that up.
It doesn't even have it. That's why it just says full, empty.
No, but here's the thing. And here's really what it comes down to with Apple. We know that their stuff is good, and that's how good it is. I have no issues with the charge time on my watch, honestly, guys. I really don't, which is incredible.
I did on my old watch, and I'm telling you, you couldn't sleep with it. You don't sleep with your watch. I know that.
I do not.
I know for a fact because it won't last that long. Here's what I'm going to tell you: with a Series 10, or if you just got the regular Ultra, by the way,
Or Series 4 even, right?
possibly. No, I don't know that. But if you do get like my Ultra would last me a few days. I don't.
absolutely.
I sleep with it. I don't need to take it off. Like it is great. It charges in like 20 minutes. I got a full charge.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. And you know what's so cool about it is that it optimizes the charge, right? So it takes the battery and make the battery last longer. So if he knows that you leave it on the charger for 10 hours straight, it will trickle charge.
Yep.
So that way it keeps the battery doing good. I mean, it's amazing.
With the new Ultra watch, I just got to tell you, like, there's nothing about it that I go, oh, I gotta have this watch because it is just an Ultra. Like, it's the same thing. I have the Ultra. I don't need another Ultra. I don't need to pay more.
Oh, you talking about the Ultra 2?
Yeah, the Ultra 2. It's nothing. It's nothing new. There's nothing new in it.
So
I don't.
I will tell you, I agree with you on that. I think it's Ultra, like they have just black wrist things. And,
it's just big deal.
To me, it looks incredible because you know what I'm sporting. So there you go.
Well, listen, we were talking about this on the first Ultra. We were bought in on Ultra 1.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready to spend that kind of money. So that Series 10 is right in line for me.
But I want you to know, you were raving about all the other prices. It's only $799, man. That's not bad.
Listen,
that's a great price.
That Series 10, though, if you got that, you would really.
Oh,
like that.
you'd be super happy. It'll be like Christmas. He's 10 years old. It's Christmas.
But I just think it's on most of the stuff that they had, like the AirPod Pro 2. Like
That's the.
It's nothing. There's nothing. No. That's the Max. That's the AirPods Max. Which again, they just changed from Lightning to USB-C. That's the only thing.
I was going to say, I think that's really the only change.
Yeah.
Is it still the same price?
Yeah, it's the same price.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Now the only thing other that's different is the AirPods Pro 2 is getting they'll get an update and even I have the AirPod Pro. I mean, so big deal. they'll get a software update.
I like that
And
big
you get
deal.
spatial audio or whatever. But the update that I'm waiting for is when they turn these things into hearing aids. I think.
Oh
that's
my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that was exciting when I saw that. I was like, what? Because I really couldn't hear what they were saying. Then I had to hear. No, but it's exciting to
Sponsored
get that.
by
Now,
Dad Jokes.
funny enough, I do have the AirPod Pro 2s.
Yeah.
Versus, I'm the opposite with the watch, because to me, I don't use the watch probably like you guys do. I don't use it for much, but my AirPod Pro 2s I use all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, they're
you
good.
don't use it like we do, because you don't know what it can do.
You may be right.
All right. So, by the way, I do have the. I decided that I was going to go with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's been ordered. They've charged my Apple Card already,
How much?
and
How
I
much?
picked it
Quantum?
up. I don't know. I think it's like 15 something, and I pick it up on Friday. So,
What color did you pick?
I think I just went with like regular titanium color or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, you put a case on it, so you don't even
Yeah, it's
watch
going to
it.
have a case. It doesn't matter to me.
I just want to know if you actually put some thought into that.
Nope.
Well-
I did put thought into it, but I didn't need to because I'm going to put a case on it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I think because Moose went with the high memory too. That's the reason why his was so
I get
expensive. I think the
five-
base for the Pro Max is 12. I think.
Maybe I'm getting 512. I
Yeah.
don't need a terabyte. That's a lot.
Well, how much cloud space you have? You
I
have 2 terabytes of cloud space.
Yeah. So I don't need. Why do I need it on board?
Hey, he needs a backup for the backup, Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a backup for the backup for the backup.
Yeah.
And Moose, I'm looking at these, and for me, the iPhone that I think I'm going to go with is just the Pro. I don't think I'm going to go with the Max. I don't think I need the Max.
Solid thing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if I could do it over again, I probably might pick just the 16 Pro because it has the same camera. I think the only thing it doesn't have in the camera is the 5x telezoom.
No, it does have the 5X.
Does it have the 5x?
It does.
There you go. Everything is the same then. It's just the screen
Yep.
size.
Save a couple $100 and go with the just the Pro.
All right. There you go. A couple $100 saved.
But the technology looks incredible, because the things that are coming out that are going to be for these things is the like you said, it went from 15 to an 18.
Yeah. From the A Bionic or the Bionic chip from 15 to 18. So that's a huge jump. And that's what you're missing, Game God. If you're not upgrading, which I understand you're not upgrading, right?
Yeah, no, I'm honest. I have a 15 Pro Max.
Yeah.
Now you did make a comment earlier, and I need some clarity. Right. So is the Apple Intelligence only going to be in the 16 and above?
It's going to be on 15s and 16s. So it will be on the 15. Yeah, you'll get it.
Let me sweat there for a second there.
Yeah. But one of the things that well, I don't know if I'll have to read it again and see if it's going to do it. But like voice memos, they're enabling a thing for voice memos where you can stack voice memos. So let's say you're somewhat of a music guy, and you're thinking of a new tune or think of a new beat, or you're thinking of something that you could do. Or let's just say you're a singer. I mean, you could do it one track, do another one, and combine the tracks so that they all start to harmonize.
That's crazy on your
That's
phone.
kinda cool. Yeah, on the phone. Yeah, that's pretty
Listen, yeah, this all good stuff. I mean, they got the Dolby Vision on the 16 Pro. So you can go to Apple and they have a place where you can compare. So if you go there, Game God, you can compare your specific one to the new ones. It'll tell you what the differences are.
That's crazy. That's how confident that they know that they have a good
Yeah.
product. You know what? Let me show you. We'll just put it to the test.
You know what I love? I love comparing your 15 Pro to my 16 Pro Max. I think it's very cool.
Hey, what are you rocking now though? You rocking like a 13, right?
No, it's a 14 Pro Max.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
14.
And
14.
as a backup, I have an iPhone 7 Pro Max right here. So just in case you're wondering.
And I have the 7 somewhere. I have the 7 Pro Max as well, and my latest one is the 12. So
I was gonna say your backup was the 3SE.
I do. For
Somewhere.
to round out this Apple piece, though, I do want a mini. I still want like a Apple 12 mini or a 13 mini. Just to have it. I just want
Just to have it. No reason. No reason,
reason.
Magic Mike. I just want to put it in the front pocket.
But I gotta tell you, watching he's gonna have it there. Watching the event, this is the first time I felt like they were able to explain the differences in the phones. Because in the past they've had the mini, the regular, the Max, the Pro, and you're like, you don't really get the definition of the differences. But in this particular one, and when they do the comparison on their website, you really get to see the differences and why you're going to choose what you choose, and you're going to feel good about it. So,
Well, thanks for bringing us back to another Apple topic. We appreciate it. Thank you.
absolutely.
All right, let's move on. Hey, just in case you were up in the Northeast in New York, if you're going to New York Comic Con, your favorite guys, Podcast for Sci-Fi, will be at New York Comic Con. We received some of the latest info from them on email, and we have our invitations to go join. And so we'll take them. Except Magic Mike. Magic Mike won't be there. So
Yeah.
Hey, Magic Mike, I'll wear your face on one of the days just to make sure that they know
Okay,
you're there.
great. I would appreciate that.
Okay. Hey, send it to me
You know
now
what?
so that way I have a copy. Hey,
We already
listen,
have.
you know
hey,
what?
Listen, everybody knows you already have one. We all know you already have
Sure,
one.
you're right. You're right. Hey, you know that's what we should do. We should wear each other's faces.
but why though?
Yeah, so we can honor Magic Mike. He's not going to be there.
So what face?
So
am
I wear Magic Mike's face on one day. You wear it on one day, and then they're going to ask questions. Is that your face? Yeah, that was before I hit puberty.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means either.
We're gonna move right past that.
Yes, let's
to
move along.
Sponsored by Dad Jokes.
NYCC. What's one thing that you want to see? Is there one thing you got to see up there at Game God in New York?
You say there's only one thing. There really isn't.
Is there one thing? That's what I'm asking.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't pinpoint one thing. New York Comic Con as a totality, as a whole con is an amazing con, and I am just looking forward to the big spectacular. They make big booths, big events.
The presentation is huge.
Yeah. It's larger than life kind of deal. So you really feel that you're at a special gathering. So I look forward to just that piece alone.
Is there anybody that you want to see that's there? I'm just curious.
Me.
No.
You would okay. Someone else. Okay, I got
Is there
you.
anybody that you go? I gotta go meet this guy while I'm there.
I haven't started the list yet.
Oh, let me make it for you.
Go ahead and set it up for me.
The first person on this list will be Josh Brolin. He'll be there. So.
Oh, say no more. Let's go there. That's it. That's all you got to tell me. He's up there with me with Ron Perlman. That's for me.
I know.
Hey, listen, if you guys go see him, I'm telling you, when you have him on your schedule, I'm gonna talk about him in a minute, and I want you to ask him why after we talk about him. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
When we go forward, you get to ask him the question why.
And I'll make sure Magic Mike wants to know.
That's right.
I think he really, yeah. I don't think he hasn't listened to our stuff yet, so I can't tell you that he knows who Magic Mike is. But yeah, there's some people up there in Artist Alley I can't wait to see again. We see a lot of our friends and so-called podcast family up there. That'll
Absolutely.
be fun.
It's always fun running into friends out there too.
Yeah, it's always great. I just didn't know if there was anything specific that you wanted to see. I know that all of the extra gigantic displays, marketing displays for everybody is all good, but didn't know if there was anything in particular that you wanted to see.
Oh, I'll have a list ready for you. Don't worry about it. I will put something together.
Okay, all right. Magic Mike, you won't be there. Should we buy you anything while we're there?
Absolutely, you should buy me everything that you buy yourself.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah. Why'd you do that?
I'm just saying. I'll get you a T-shirt. I'll do that.
I appreciate that. I would love that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. By the
At
way,
least I know I can count on you to get me something that you might get.
Just for the record, Magic Mike, if you didn't know, they have the Hallmark booth is going to be there, of course.
You're missing out, Magic.
And,
Oh,
they do have a
man.
Star Trek Generations Enterprise B, all damaged and everything at the Hallmark store. Just so you know.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they do. So,
No, they're not.
I tell you, yeah,
That's okay. You'll miss it.
yeah. If you're nice, I'll pick you up one. $35 is what they're going for. So
I'm in.
okay, all right. I'm just saying, that's the kind of stuff I like to see at.
Absolutely.
Exclusive.
I just as you discussing this, my lists have gone to about 4, 5 now. And so yeah, I'll have a list.
Okay.
I'll have a list for
All
you.
right. Good. All right. So anybody who's looking for us, we will be talking about New York Comic Con in the coming weeks, and we will be there. That's going to be October
17th through the 20th.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, come get us. We had a lot of free stuff. I don't know how much free stuff we'll have with us because it's kind of difficult getting on the plane, but we can give something away. I'm sure
We can.
Yeah.
You go ahead. I laugh. We can.
Hey, Moose, the trick is
because I'm the only one carrying it, right?
That's exactly why.
so you got to mail it ahead of time to Game God and then let him bring it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into some of these other topics while we have some moments here. How about this? I don't know if you guys heard about this. This is the DJI, the drone ban that's taken place. It's this not to be in the political realm, but it has passed the Senate. I think it needs to go past the House, but in this bill, it's going to ban DJI drones from
Specifically
being
DJI drones.
specifically DJI. Yes.
Wow.
And what it'll do is, if you have them already, then you're grandfathered in. You're good. But they won't be able to sell any new ones if it passes. Now, this is kind of sad because DJI, first of all, let me just tell you that I have a lot of DJI stuff, and I love it. I mean, I love it. I think they've sold. I love it. And what they're trying to do is twofold. One, they don't want other countries, which primarily China makes a lot of DJI stuff. They're thinking, oh well, they could be spying, on us with these drones. The second thing they're doing is, well, other companies need to have an opportunity of getting to the drone market because DJI is so heavy that all the consumers have a lot of DJI stuff. Well, they do because it's good.
Yeah, I was
And-
gonna say, is it your fault that you make good product?
No, and I'm a little disappointed if this kind of follows through. And there's still some time. I don't know when the next vote is, but all I'm saying is that if you don't have a DJI drone yet, you might want to get one because you might not be able to in the future. But they're very good, and they're top notch, top quality stuff. And the latest one that they have, it's on pre-order right now. I don't know when it's released. Sometime really, really soon. It's called a DJI Neo. And this is, so if you're over, I'm not getting all really too technical, but if you're 250 grams heavy or heavier, you have to register it with the FAA. Okay, to fly it.
So
Now,
it gets kind of like a tail number, right?
kind of like a moped and a motorcycle. So you got a moped, and it's under a certain CC, you don't have to have a license plate or whatever.
Got it.
But in this case, they have a few that are out there that are 249 that are under, but this one is really light. It's 135 grams, and it can take off from the palm of your hand. You don't even need a controller because all the drones you need a controller. Well, this one you don't. You can hit a button there on the top, or you can use the app in your phone, and it can just follow you, and it'll do shots around you. Yeah, it's super cool.
So you can use it indoor.
You could use it indoor, yes. All I'm saying is that it's small, it's lightweight, it's portable, and you could use it indoor. Yeah.
So a couple of things as I hear you speak through this, because this is all new to me. The DJI ban, right? What's the specifics about it? You just said it's because it's given a chance for other manufacturers. That's kind of wishy-washy.
It's probably looped in with a lot of other stuff in this bill, so I can't name all the stuff because it's
not important.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is that they would do this this kind of company because it's a quality product.
It is.
As a matter of fact, as you said, you should probably go order. I go look, and it's out of stock. The Neo. So I don't know if it's all the pre-orders have been filled.
Well, that's too bad. I hope not.
Because
I don't have it. I didn't pre-order it.
And they may have preempted that particular being passed, that bill. So that's unfortunate because I do, as well as you, I do have several drones. I have several products from DJI, and they are better than anybody else. And I've tested other products, and it's just not as good. The quality is not there. Yeah. So this is definitely an unfortunate event.
I'll tell you this, guys. I've always wanted to dabble in drones. I get nervous with them. I'm scared I'm gonna break them. I'm just gonna lose them.
You probably will, but it's okay. It's okay.
But I've seen some of your drones, Moose. I've seen other drones. I mean, there's a market in drones where it's like you can do so much. I mean, you got amusement parks doing shows with drones, right? So who would have thought? I don't know how long ago this was. Who would have thought years ago that drones would be doing what we do, what it does now, right?
Yeah.
And to your point, could follow you around. Like, that's pretty cool. So
crazy.
I won't be able to tell you I would buy one, but I will make sure that you guys, if you have them, I watch you guys fool with them and show them.
I got one question for you, Game God.
What's that?
Will you buy me one?
It's sold out, man. I tried. I just tried, man.
I'm super excited about this new DJI Neo. It is very cool. I want one. It's super lightweight. Like I said, it basically fits in the palm of your hand. A little bigger than that, but it takes off from the palm of your hand, which is very cool.
Well, you mentioned excitement. I'd like to talk about something that it's been pretty exciting for me the last week.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to start out, if you guys allow me, with a question. Magic Mike, do you miss your Netflix?
No.
Nope. Okay. Moose, do you still have Max?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you do. But you recently got rid of a streaming service, right? Or are you
I've
talking
been-
about getting
I'm
one?
always evaluating which one I could cut off. Yes.
Okay.
And
So
I think I'm well over $200 a month for streaming services.
Listen, that's like Moose cutting off an appendage. He's not getting rid of his streaming service.
I know. I'm just listening to him talk. We got this
Okay.
on recording. We'll come back to this. I bring it up because I was doing like Moose does, reevaluating my streaming services and what's affordable now. And I kind of broke some stuff down here. If you guys give me a second, Netflix $31, Disney Plus $10.
31. I'm paying 31.
Yeah,
31?
You're paying 31.
Man, I'm glad I'm out.
You're paying 31. I just want you to know that. Netflix, Disney, Disney, Hulu, $10. I pay the one without the one with the commercials, by the way, and I dropped ESPN. So I only have Disney, Hulu, and just in case you didn't know, Moose, on October 17th, it goes up to $11. Prime,
Already.
what?
I think I paid more than that already.
You probably got the one that's bundled with 3 things,
Yeah,
and
like
I have
$17.
commercials. You have no commercials,
Yeah, I have
probably.
no commercials.
Yeah, he always bundles.
Yeah. Prime, I pay $15 for Prime, right? I pay $26 for Apple TV, and the bundle, it's a bundle I have. $26 I pay. $8 for Peacock.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? Paramount Plus came free with Prime, I guess, for me, and I got Max for free as well. So I'm spending about $90 in streaming, right? I bring that up because in that streaming, we're hitting the season now where, we're sports guys. We like to watch live events and stuff like that. None of those streaming devices have all of the live stuff that we look for. So I recently said, wow, you know what? Football season started. I know it's not part about football. I said, let me try something. I tried a trial of YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super
20
expensive, by the way.
21 days. Well, you might want to change that comment there.
It's like $90 a month.
No. Let me don't. Hey, I did the research here. All right, I came over prepared. It's YouTube TV, live TV, 100 channels. Right, I can get into the weeds of what station, but it has almost everything. Has football channels, has basketball channels. And there is premium to pay more, but $72.
And did it give you all the sports channels?
It gives you it covers all the football games, for example, in your market.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Yes, I have the trial. 21
Does it have
days.
the SEC network?
Does
it have the
we
Big
can talk
Ten
offline.
network?
I can give you all those networks.
No, but
if
what
you
I'm
want.
saying is because you're saying I don't think it has all. Because
So I don't look at college like that, so I couldn't answer that for you.
Okay.
But it does have over 100 channels, and it has a lot of stuff. Matlock is on there. I want you to know
I
that.
get Matlock for free on
I
Pluto.
know. So you're like, wow, I can get that here. So if you give me a moment, I want to also point out some cool other features.
Okay.
Right? You can watch, right, up to 4 things split screen at the same time live on
Okay.
TV. So it kind of feels like
Right.
you're
Fun.
that's pretty cool, right? You can watch 4 different games at the same time. You can multiple stream 3 devices simultaneously at the home, 3 different devices outside. You can have up to 5 other people share your login. That's a thing now, right? You can't do that at a lot of streaming places now. You have
I don't
unlimited.
even have 5 friends, so that's not doesn't.
That's true though. That's true. Yeah. You have unlimited cloud DVR, right? So you can record stuff that you're like, okay, well, I want to watch the game. I don't have time to watch it. So streaming, but it's live. I found myself saying, this is pretty good. And so I ask you guys, right? $90 in streaming, right? $31 just in Netflix alone. And I say to myself, how much am I really watching of Netflix?
Yeah,
You
I'm
know-
with you. Take away that $31.
Hey,
Well, first of all, I wanted you to know that
yeah, it
you
does
were
have
watching
SEC network, by the way.
you were watching Back to the Future every night on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's why, and so I started looking. I'm like, they're taking away my love of my life. I'm like, I can't stay here no
So
more.
you think that YouTube TV is worth $1,000 a year for?
Oh, that's what you were doing. You do.
Yeah. See, look,
Hey,
Moose, you just shot him down.
by the way,
He just
by the way,
crash and
Magic
burn.
Mike, Big Ten Network is on there as well.
Okay, well, the reason I was asking is because everybody, you got all the sports. Well, not because they have to pay for those particular networks to add that.
Yeah, no, it's on here. Big Ten Network, SEC Network, has like 5 different ESPNs, FX 1, 2, 3. So it has all the network. Now they do have other stuff that you can add on that are like out of region, like stuff like like you'll never see because it's from a local area.
Out of region, yeah. That
Yeah, but those channels are there. So if it's on those channels, you have them.
So Magic Mike, no, you cannot get SEC unless you pay an additional $15.
No, you have SEC.
you just said it's out of network.
I didn't say it was out of. You have SEC. I'm saying if you have a game, not from SEC particular, just saying in general, like Colorado State, that might be in regional. It may be it may not be on that channel, but if they're playing an SEC team,
so
you'll see it.
And I know that you're not the YouTube aficionado here.
I feel like he's getting paid for it right now.
Yeah, but if you're in your local area and you're watching an NFL game and it's not sold out, so then sometimes they black that out. You can't get it.
Yeah,
it's possible. I don't know.
I
haven't. Yeah,
it's probably true either way because they. Yeah.
Didn't like Apple just pick up the NFL though?
I think
I think Amazon picked up basketball. Prime picked up
basketball.
Prime picked up basketball. Okay, that's right.
Yeah. Listen, DirecTV ain't giving up football. Just know. But I'm thinking about cutting a lot of these streaming services and just maybe just going YouTube TV.
Good luck.
So then you're going to be paying the $72 plus the streaming services that you're going to keep. So you're still going to be at $90.
No, I think, to be quite honest with you, I might just cut them all.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I listen. Touch base with me in 14 days. That's when my trial ends.
14 days. That's when
14 days. That's when my trial ends, right?
I will. We'll be fine.
And if
did you catch that game?
Listen, I'll catch all the games. I'll DVR them. I forgot what that word. I had to look that up. What DVR means? What's that?
No, I decided it wasn't worth it, so I didn't keep it.
It was, well, listen. If I don't talk about it anymore, you know what happens.
Hey, listen. I have a Lord of the Rings extended editions right here. Lord of the Rings, the first trilogy.
Can you watch it on YouTube? What does that have to do with YouTube?
Blu-ray, right? I picked it up on a Prime deal, and I'm like, I gotta have that. And so a remastered Blu-ray trilogy extended editions, Fellowship of the Rings, The Two Towers, Return of the King, right here, unopened. I picked it up, and I was like, you know what? I'm bringing Blu-ray back, and I believe that at some point in time, I'm going to need this. So I'm going to leave it sealed until I need it. But also, I also picked up something else I saw come through at a deal, and I'm like, oh, let me see what this is. So this is Star Trek Enterprise.
This is how he gets you, Magic Mike. This is how he gets you. Don't fall for it, Magic Mike.
On Blu-ray, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick that up because I might need that. So as much as you love streaming, I'm telling you right now, I've got these Blu-rays just in case.
Let's revisit, because it's hard to have a conversation with Moose when he buys something and he says he's getting it just in case, and he's going to open it one day.
Thank you, Magic Mike.
We all know
we're on the same page.
We all know that those they will actually be destroyed from the atmosphere before he even gets a chance to watch them again via that particular disc. He's going to go there to watch you like, where'd it go? It's just going to be disc sitting there. It's not even going to have the casing on it.
Remember those Charles Barkleys that you had in the box that you never wore? The air bubble just disintegrated. Listen, you can give the guys, you can hedge your bets, Mr. Hedge, that you're buying it because you believe one day physical media is coming back. You can tell that to your therapist, right? But we all know that it's not coming back, brother.
Well, listen, no, I was with you until you said that. Here's where I would go with that. You can believe that if you want to.
Listen,
you can
modify
convince
my
yourself.
statement. I give you permission.
Okay, you can convince yourself all you want, but you got them just to have them. You didn't get them because you believe Blu-ray's coming back. You got them because you're like, and he convinced himself as he's looking at it, goes, oh, I got to get these. One of these days, I may need Star Trek on Blu-ray. No, that's not why you got them.
Star Trek Enterprise left Netflix. I knew I needed a replacement, so I picked it up.
The truth is, you got it because you thought it was cool.
You know what? I appreciate it. Magic Mike, thank you for correcting me there, because I couldn't find the words. You are absolutely right. It's not because he believes it. He just wants it.
Keep on going. All right, here we go. Let me check this out. Think about this for just a minute. Dungeons and Dragons. It's still, and even today, I see more Dungeons and Dragons D&D stuff out there in Barnes and Noble, online, Walmart, Target. I still see all this stuff out there. It's an incredible piece that it is literally a household name again. and I think more people are playing it. And I just think that's great. I think it's wonderful. I think that imagination, role playing, RPGs. I think that's great that people are still able to do that and play these games. That's just a little tidbit. That was my transition to move from that. Oh, look at there! Nice job. All 27 episodes. I
Hey,
love that.
you believe it's coming back, Magic Mike?
DVD is coming back. That's the reason why I have those. The
Okay,
only
gotcha.
reason is because I
Got it.
believe they're coming
Hey,
back.
There you go. I just want to make sure. Yeah, you gotta follow her, Moose. You gotta
Hey, what do you
follow
think
her.
about- What do you think about this? What do you think about James Earl Jones selling the final rights to Darth Vader's voice to Disney before he passes? James Earl Jones passed away recently, and I read a report saying that he did, finalize. Hey, yes, you can use my voice, and they're going to AI the rest of it. First of all, how do you feel about that, Magic Mike?
I think it's a great thing. I think it's cool because to have what we know is awesome, right? But if we want to be able to continue to hear that and other things, I think that is the perfect ongoing forever Darth Vader to be able to hear that voice. Because now for sure, whenever he is cast in anything, it's going to be James Earl Jones.
I'm with Magic Mike on it. This is a selfless act that James L. Jones has done. He has given back the ultimate thing that he can give to the fans. He's given them who Darth Vader is. We don't have to worry about will that person sound like the Darth Vader we have if they ever do anything more with Darth Vader, right? And I think to be able to, I wish that more voice actors / actors would do that on iconic characters. And the first person I think of when it comes to mind from a voice is like Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he did or he didn't, or if he even thought about it, but I mean, his voice should not be replaced. Right. And when we ever get, recasting of the characters that he's voiced, we worry about that. Oh, he's gonna sound like him. No different than a Mark Hamill on Joker, right? To me, Mark Hamill is the animated Joker, right? His voice.
Think that,
That's a great point.
Crazy. Magic Mike, you think the same way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I think
I know.
that this is having him forever was what we'll have from now on.
You said the same thing in 10 seconds that he took 2 minutes to say. That's why I was just checking.
Well, I'm looking at the time. We got time to spill. We got
time. We got time to spill.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Go ahead.
Since you think you got time to spill, I'm going to move on to something else. All right. So, and here's where I'm going to bring in the Josh Brolin piece, and that is HBO has officially picked up a TV show called Lanterns.
Okay.
This is going to be the first live action Green Lantern TV show. And it's based on Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. And with Jon Stewart's like the new guy coming in, and
Okay.
and Hal Jordan's going to be, I guess, the trainer, the recruit.
the typical lanterns.
Correct. Yes. Now, here's a couple things. Number one, there was news that came out that Josh Brolin was going to be Hal Jordan.
Okay.
And when I saw that come out, this is interesting. I could see that. I could see him playing that role. And then recently more news came out and he said he's not going to do it. So he's made the offer and then he decided not to do this role. And I was curious as to why. Why would you? I mean, you've been Thanos. Why not be Green Lantern? And there's a couple things.
He was Cable. Was he Cable?
What's that?
No,
Wasn't he Cable?
He was Cable. Yes, he was. You're absolutely correct. He was Cable.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you.
forgot about that.
And but we've wanted something, a Green Lantern, ever since the one that we don't talk about took place.
Is that why maybe he pulled out to go, you know what? I no faith here. I'm out.
Well, wait till you hear how the show's going to be. And I think you're absolutely right, Moose. I think he pulled out because he probably said, this doesn't sound like something that it would be. So in terms of who's going to be directing or producing, it's Chris Mundy, who has done True Detective, Night Country. If you've seen that, we've talked offline. We talked a little about True Country, but it's a True Detective. It's a detective show, right? And then you have I'm going to mess up his name, Damon Lindelof. He did Watchmen. He did a writer for the Watchmen and a few other things.
Was that? Did you mean to stutter, or was that part of his name?
No,
I didn't get his name. Say the name again.
Yeah, I sounded like Game God. I had to channel my inner Game God at that one. But here's what they're saying show is going to be about. It's going to be, intergalactic cops come to Earth to look at something. They're going to be detectives on Earth some kind of way.
Already. Yeah. No.
And I thought to myself, how is this Green Lantern?
Yeah, this is Men in Black.
And that's when I realized
is what this is. Yeah.
Yeah, because even there was Matthew McConaughey, who was actually in one of the True Detective seasons. He also he bowed out of it. I don't know what role he was going to play, but he's bowed out of it as well. And I got to tell you, after waiting this long to want to get a Green Lantern something, because Green Lantern is an awesome character. We love Green Lantern.
Yeah.
But we're going to get a detective show about Green Lantern. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't flow. James Gunn is happy about it, but I can't see if this is going to be any good.
Listen, let me jump in here. First of all, I get it. Green Lantern, iconic DC character. A lot of people know who he is, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't jump off by saying people want to see lanterns. I don't have any interest in seeing the Lantern show or seeing anything that has to do with Green Lantern, right? To be quite honest, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, like those. I know the names. I have no interest, right? Now, with you mentioning some of the actors that have turned down the road, that is definitely a bad sign. I think I also heard Chris Pine was also in talks for a role, and he also has turned it down. So, man, listen, you have 3 named AAA actors who said, I'm good. I think it's time to take that show and put it in the books and say, we're not going to do it.
I don't think any Green Lantern show is going to work after the movie. I think that maybe it's just tainted. I'm not sure. The only way that they can get this off the ground is if they give the role to me, and I'll take it.
You know what? You're right. You are absolutely right. You do look like a Hal Jordan now that I'm looking at it.
I'll play a Hal Jordan. I have no problem.
Yeah, so
I just don't see how they bring this to an Earth, or they bring it to a specific place when Green Lanterns are a galactic group,
right?
Unless it's part of, as an example, the Justice League. Other than that, you've got to make it bigger than that. You've got to go all in, and I fear that this could be a bad sign for DC going forward. Period.
Listen,
so when you go to Comic-Con, you got to ask Josh why he decided not to do this.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. I'll take credit for that question.
Okay.
I think I have more interest in a Young Justice live action than I do in a Green Lantern. So, and they got some characters already in play, so it's not like at least they got Blue Beetle. I don't know if he's just.
Also, we'll never see another Blue Beetle ever. So, also,
you just be remade. Game God is known for having good comments and then throwing them away.
Yeah.
I listen. I don't need them. I got so many of them. I don't need them.
Well,
but I would see a Young Justice.
It shows.
And what makes it worse is it was a Max production. Now it's just going to be HBO. Period.
Well, what's the difference?
It won't be on the streaming.
Oh,
yeah.
It'll be on Tubi.
That's horrible. Yeah, I'll get it on Tubi in 3 months. Hey, listen, we appreciate you guys joining and listening to us talk this week. We have a lot more to talk about. My goodness. Before you know it, it'll be time for New York Comic-Con. But join us next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. We'll do this all over again. How about that?
I was just leaving.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.